Well, it's not often talked about, but voters south of the border do have options other than the two main political parties. The Libertarian Party recently picked a candidate for the 2016 election, and although his chances of moving into the White House are slim, he could throw a wrench into the other party's campaigns. And in case the name Gray Johnson does not ring a bell, here he is introducing himself.
I'm the only third-party candidate that's going to be on the ballot in all 50 states. So all this talk about third party, well, I'm it.
Okay, Steve Niles has more on Gray Johnson and his role in the upcoming election from our newsroom. What more can you tell us about Gray Johnson?
Well, he is the 2016 Libertarian candidate for president, and it's interesting that right now he's polling at about 5% in the national polls, of course, with Hillary and Donald getting a lot of the attention there. But if he does manage to get 5% support nationally, what could that 5% mean in an important swing state, for example? Now, if you only get 5% of the popular vote, you're not going to become president. But if you took away enough of the vote from someone else, maybe you could actually have an impact on that presidential race. So have a listen to what he says about his policies, and I want you to see if you can possibly see what side of the spectrum he's on.
Successful candidacy will be talking about issues that aren't being talked about right now, and that combination, that unique combination of being fiscally conservative, smaller government, and individual liberty and freedom, a person's right to choose, always come down on the side of choice. And then when it comes to the military, look, let's have some skeptics here. Hillary Clinton arguably is the architect of our foreign interventions. That's a unique combination that neither party offer.
Let's run down some of the things that he said there when he's talking about lowering taxes, supporting gun ownership, and ending welfare. These are parts of the Libertarian platform. Those are things you could say are decidedly right-wing. But on the left, supporting same-sex marriage rights and ending prohibition of drugs. That's decidedly left. So whom he would take any vote from, to be determined.
Okay, so to be determined, but in the past, what sort of impact have we seen on presidential elections from these third-party candidates?
We saw some in the year 2000. Al Gore narrowly listened to George Bush. Some of the vote there taken by Ralph Nader in the Green Party. The Democrats saying if that went to Al Gore, he would have won. Even more important, in 1992, three-way race between Bill Clinton, who would win, beating the incumbent George H.W. Bush. Ross Perot, though, he took a lot of the vote there. Some people say Ross Perot put Bill Clinton in the White House. So they have had impacts before.
Keeps getting curiouser and curiouser.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.